So today we're going to be talking about, for those who are dreamers and suffering, please do this before it's too late. And I say that because when you have a vision and that you're dreaming for something, what comes with that is suffering. There is suffering that comes with vision. And so much so that if you don't handle it, it's going to destroy you. It's going to wreck the people around you. It's going to hurt you. You're going to pursue different substance or like alcohol or even food and things of that nature, because what you're looking is relief. You're looking for relief from that suffering. And with that comes a lot of negative thoughts, feelings, and all of those things. And it's a burden. It's torment. It feels like you're being ripped apart. Because I understand. I've been there. I am going through that right now. And the suffering is the vision of where you are and where you want to be. And where you are not quite yet. And comes with that is just suffering, because it's delayed. It's not here right now. And so what brings the level of suffering is where you are. And where you are can be very sucky and not fun, not enjoyable, and you're longing for something more and something greater. It brings a level of suffering. So, and brings anger, frustration, so much so that it could actually damage yourself as well as hurt someone that you love, or do something stupid and regret it down the way. So we're here to talk about what to do with it before it's too late. I would recommend staying to the last point, because the first one is important, or the last one's important. And so with that comes a level of decisions that you have to make. So the first one is you have to decide on what you need to take care of, what you need to handle, what you need to do. The most important thing. Because there's a lot of things that you can do, but there's always going to be one thing that's actually going to hinder you, or the thing that's hindering you right now. And majority of the time, it's the thing that you fear the most, or you hate the most, or you don't want to do the most. So that is the first thing that I recommend, is reflecting on what are you avoiding. Writing things down, all the things that you're fearful of, the things that you are avoiding, not wanting to look at, or trying to medicate so you don't have to handle it. I think for me, it's usually the thing that I don't really want to do at all. It's the thing that I hate, or it feels like such an inconvenience, but it's that one thing that keeps on not allowing me to move forward, not to move on or progress. And it's hard. And sometimes bringing clarity, or having someone to help bring clarity to your thoughts and feelings, is so important, because you're blinded by what you're experiencing in the moment. You can't always tell by the anger and the frustration that what you need to be doing and why it's important. So that's the first thing I would recommend. Figure out what you need to do, what you need to take care of, so that you can move forward. And be careful to not distract yourself on good things, because there is a lot of good things, but make sure that you focus on the thing that's truly hindering you. The second one, this is me, this is very personal, this is not everyone, but faith. Faith is so important. Prayer, journaling, spending time in, for me, the Bible, spending time in the presence of God, like that is important. That is something that just brings life. It brings salvation. It brings peace and healing. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my faith. And it has saved me so many times, not just the first time when I said yes, but yeah, saying yes to Jesus, but then continuously. It gives me a way out when I feel like there is no way out. And so it's so important. It's the most important thing. And it brings clarity, it brings focus, it brings direction, it brings, when no one else is listening and no one else is there, and when you feel alone, He is there. No matter what, He's there. And so that's super important. The third thing I would say is having someone that knows what's going on. And don't hide it. Don't hide the pain, the suffering, the anger, because you will do something stupid, something that you will regret. And so who do you have? Who do you have in your life right now that you can go to? For me, I have friends as well as I have my wife. And those two things are so important, as well as other mentors. They help bring a level of, I would say, like, focus and direction, because they can help you when you don't know what to ask. Like, sometimes you're suffering and you're in anguish, but you don't know what to do about it, or how to approach it, or what you can take. So I would recommend making sure that you have people or a person or a counselor or whatever and whoever, so they can call you out and tell you, hey, you need to go work out. And that's what my wife did. My wife said that you're struggling, you're in anguish, you're angry and you're frustrated and you're not doing good. So you need to go and work out, and almost called hate workout. You need to work out everything that you need to do so that you can find a level of calm and relaxing. And through that working out, praying, working through my emotions, it helped so much. So yeah, and if you don't have anybody, and I think that's what the church is all about. Might be kind of cliche, but the church is so important. Whatever church it may be. For me, it's a Christian church, and it's just instant community. It's instant. Like, it's a group of people who are not perfect, but they're there with common interest, common goals, and they're there to help you. There are people in the church that are there to help you, and they want to be friends with you, they want to be close, and they want to know what's going on. So I think that's why faith is so important, because it's more than just having a relationship with, a God or the God, but it's allowing you to have access to community. So that is so important. That helps a lot. And I know that's not always perfect, but like, the ability to have access to a group of people and never be alone is so important. The last one, which is one that I'm still working through and don't fully understand, but you need to choose your suffering. You need to choose to suffer for something. Or you need to choose a time in your day or your week to suffer, to intentionally suffer. And it's kind of a weird thing, because you are suffering and I am suffering, but you need to choose an avenue to suffer. And I think the biggest thing is working out. Like, working out is an avenue where you choose to suffer, intentional suffer, but it's like you gain a reward after suffering. It's like you gain a level of refreshment as well as relaxed, as well as you allows an avenue to let all of those emotions out. And or martial arts is helpful. I was in that for some time, but just allowing yourself to go through something that is difficult is actually extremely beneficial and relieving to some strange way, is choosing a level of suffering. So I think I need to do a better job at that, which is working out. I'm not great at choosing working out, but I'm realizing that it's so important right now in this season where I just need to suffer and do it intentionally. And I know that I'm not alone in that. Joe Rogan has mentioned that, and other people have chosen that avenue to help them work through difficult challenges in life. And you just need to. You just need to choose something to suffer, because if you don't do things that suffer, have people in your life, a faith, to have all of those things, then you're going to just build up and it's going to explode, and you're going to do something that you're not going to like, and you're going to regret it, and you're going to suffer the consequences for it. And it's not the suffering that you should be taking on, but it's a suffering of stupidity, and no one is to blame but you in terms of what you need to do. You can't blame people for the things that you're suffering. People can help you, they can walk you through, but in terms of your actions and what you just said to new people, that's on you. So with that, I just got done working out. I'm gonna go home, go to sleep. All right, peace out. Bye.